Welcome back for this week's mini episode of Conversations with Callie. It's October, and I have to say, this month is the start to my favorite time of year. From October to February, I feel like the world just gets a little bit nicer. And I know you probably are thinking, what the heck does Halloween have to do with being nice? But I will explain. Through the fall and the winter, naturally, I think we want to draw close to people. We want to cuddle. It's cuffing season for some folks. We want to be close to the people we love. And I think these months present us with so many opportunities to love on those people just a little bit more. Whether it's holidays, whether it's Valentine's Day, it's my birthday in January. There are just, for me, a lot of opportunities where I feel like I can really sink in to family and friends and the communities I've built and the love that I try to cultivate in my own life and for those people in my circles. Now, what does this have to do with Halloween? I'm so glad you asked. I read something the other day that said, Halloween is a day when we get it right. It's a day when strangers come to us and we accept them as they are. Ugly, beautiful, quirky, weird. Not only do we accept it, but we send them on their way with a little treat. I love this idea. The concept is pretty simple, and I think it's something that we can replicate without a big sort of change in philosophy or sort of without doing a big mental lift on our part. What if the next time you face someone and the behavior you're getting feels a bit out of character? What if we just look at them and realize that they are wearing a facade? They're wearing a mask. They're wearing something that isn't true to themselves. And for whatever reason that they're wearing this mask or putting forward this image, it's not for us to judge. It's just for us to welcome them and be kind. Like when the witches come to knock on our door and say trick or treat. If the office witch comes by your door and starts to say something that's a little rude, a little short, a little out of character, maybe we can take a moment and just think about, I wonder what it is that she's going through to make her act this way, because this isn't who she is. Just an idea, something that as we get into the Halloween spirit and as we think about fall and as we think about family and friends and the people that we love, we can also think about the people we don't know, the friends we have yet to meet, and the strangers that will pass by on the street. Sometimes I think we meet people and we expect them, whether we know it or not, we expect them to have these perfect lives. We expect them to not have issues. We expect them to not be short or hot-tempered or angry or frustrated. We expect not to feel that from people that we don't know or people we barely know. And yet everyone is facing something that makes them feel that way. Now, the people who have really got it all together, I feel like they do a good job of not letting those feelings transfer to anyone else. But for the rest of us mere mortals, sometimes it's hard to keep the anger, to keep the frustration, to keep the sadness, to keep it all inside. So for me, for this week, for this conversation, if we can accept the witches and the ghouls and the goblins and the Star Wars characters and the kitty cats, if we can accept all of those, maybe we can also do a better job of accepting people who come dressed to us in other types of costumes throughout the year. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a happy Halloween. And I hope you can lean in to these opportunities for love throughout the next few months. Until next time.